Attack on Mika!
Ichi, congratulations on the marriage! I didn't expect Ichi to beat me to it.
You're making me blush. Thanks. I never thought you would marry Ichi, Lilina.
What, are you jealous, Taizo?
Oh, come on. It's a big day for my two best friends. On this day, I reached a milestone in my life, getting married. From now on, Lilina and I will build a happy home together. I swore to do so. Another round of business trips this month. Next week in Kyushu and the week after that in Hokkaido. I'm an artist on a national tour. I'm home!
Welcome home, Ichi. Dinner's ready.
Thanks. Looks delicious.
Eat well and build up your stamina.
Oh, by the way, I'm going on another business trip next week. I'm sorry I'm always leaving you in charge of the house.
What are you talking about? It's your job, so you don't have to worry about it. Thanks for all your hard work.
Lilina, I'm so lucky to have such a good wife. However, this happiness didn't last long. It was when I was in Hokkaido on a business trip.
The presentation went much smoother than I expected, thanks to the materials you prepared for me, Ichi.
That's great to hear. I was able to go home a day ahead of schedule because I finished my work earlier than planned. Oh yeah, I'll have to call Lilina. There won't be any more business trips for a while, so we can finally have dinner together.
Hello?
Oh, Lilina, actually... Hey, who's calling?
Hey, shh!
What? That voice? Taizo? Lilina? Where are you? Are you with Taizo?
Oh, that's,
Hang up already. Let's eat quickly and get back to the hotel.
Hey, Taizo, you're too loud.
Hotel? Hey, what's going on? Where are you two?
That's... what a hassle.
Lilina?
We're in Okinawa. I'm in Okinawa with Taizo.
Okinawa? Why are you traveling with Taizo?
Because Taizo has more money than you.
Money?
That's right. Taizo makes a fortune in stocks and buys me anything I want. He's so different from someone who works overtime and goes on business trips all the time to make a low monthly salary.
No, you're kidding, right? You always waited at me at home with a cooked meal.
Did you think that was my cooking? All I did was transfer prepared foods and instant foods from the supermarket to your plate.
What?
Now that that's all out in the open, let's just get a divorce since it's a hassle, okay?
After that, I went home and asked Lilina to talk it over. But Lilina, who had already made up her mind to divorce me, left Taizo with the completed divorce papers. Not only Lilina, but even Taizo betrayed me. What have I been working so hard for? I was in shock, physically and mentally, and resigned from my job. I've become a complete recluse. I can't deal with this without drinking. Guess I'll look for some funny stories. Oh, Manji Setsuna's Manji's blog ranked #1 again this year. I used to look at it every day when I was doing well. Down on my knees with a shaved head, apologizing to a superior. Failure stories written in a positive way makes me laugh every time. Manji Setsuna Manji crashing into cushioning material. Manji-san! Wait, that's it? I should just make a story out of it too. If I'm gonna stay depressed, I might as well turn it into a funny story. I decided to write a self-deprecating blog post about what had happened to me. Recent rare incidents. While on a business trip, my wife took a trip to a resort with her affair partner. And what's more, the cheating partner was a friend of mine who was at the wedding. My married life was an awful game that ended in 3 months. What a bad ending. Don't be discouraged and just continue. That's terrible.
I was recently cheated on by my boyfriend, but thanks to this article, I feel a little better.
My wife's cooking always tasted so good. But it was all prepared food and instant food from the supermarket. What I learned from my ex-wife: prepared foods and instant food from the supermarket are delicious.
Tough. I feel bad, but that's hilarious.
Yo, I eat convenience store food every day, too. More comments today. Come to think of it, when I was at the company, I was often praised for my document and writing skills. I didn't know I liked writing this much. So I started the blog casually, but the number of visitors increased day by day and the comment section became lively. I began to enjoy updating the blog more and more, and I started to go out, little by little, to look for ideas. One day, an email. That was probably spam or something. What is this? One email was sent to me that changed my life forever. 3 years later,
A man in the depths of despair, having lost his wife and all hope, creates a new life. The long-awaited film adaptation of the much-talked-about best-selling essay Setsuna's Dream by a new author named Zero.
this day has finally come.
What? No way! Isn't that Ichi?
Lilina and Taizo?
Don't tell me you came to see Setsuna's Dream too.
Did you come here alone to soak up the sentimentality? You two came to see this movie too?
That's right. Today's also the stage greeting. Oh, shall I give you the pocket tissue I got earlier? It would be a shame to see a grown man crying by himself.
No need for that. Anyway, thanks for coming to watch you two.
Huh? Thank you for what? From whose point of view?
Did you know this movie is based on an essay?
Of course. It was well received, which is why they made it into a movie.
Yeah, that essay. I wrote it.
What? What are you talking about? The original author is Zero.
And that's me. Zero is my pen name.
What? Wait, what are you talking about?
I got an email from Shingeki Publishing 3 years ago. They wanted to publish my blog as a book. I was skeptical at first, but then I went to a publisher and met the person in charge. That's when I realized it wasn't a dream. The pen name Zero is a reminder of how I started my life over from scratch. By the way, I'll be on stage today for the greetings.
You're kidding, right? I can't believe you're Zero.
You dumping me led me to success.
What? Who do you think you are? You became a writer, but I bet a dull guy like you is still single, living a lonely life. Hey, I didn't see you in the waiting room. What are you doing here? It's almost time.
Shingeki Mika, the actress?
What? So loud. By the way, who are these people?
Oh, they're old acquaintances of mine.
Why is such a popular actress here?
Mika and I became closer through this movie.
You call her that?
Because we're dating.
What?
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go.
I don't know, but I'm sorry. Are you sure it was okay telling those people?
Tell them what? That I'm Zero?
No, I mean, about our relationship.
We were gonna announce it to the press soon anyway, so I think it's safe to say. You didn't like it?
I didn't say I didn't like it.
And then the curtains went up for the stage greetings. I would like to thank the many people who have supported us in making this film. I would like to thank everyone involved, our fans, and I would like to thank the people who helped me change my life once again.
Please, you're disturbing the other guests.
The film was a great success, and the theater was filled with a warm applause after the screening. 6 months later, I'm home.
Welcome back.
Oh, hamburger steak, my favorite. I've already had an engagement press conference with Mika, and we're currently living together. I'm working for a publishing company while I continue to update my blog. What?
Who could it be at this hour? Ichi, help!
Lilina, what happened to you?
Taizo's stock tanked. He put all his debt on me and ran away on his own. Your blog became a movie thanks to me, right? You said so yourself. You're my ex-husband, so help me. Then why don't you announce it to the world? You're the model for the villain in Setsuna's dream who left her husband. I don't think anyone will feel sorry for you. What's wrong with you? You think you're all that just because you're an actress?
Come on, Lilina. You finally get it, don't you? You finally understand what it's like to lose everything. If you've learned your lesson, maybe you should change your mind and start over from scratch.
Hey!
We'll be on our way.
Oh no, it's all burnt.
Don't worry, it's still edible.
It won't taste good though.
That's okay. Cooking isn't just about looks or taste. Anything you make is delicious.
Stupid. You're making me blush.
The life I restarted was filled with happy smiles.
Attack on Mika!
I'm done eating.
Yuka, you haven't touched your bread. Come eat the rest.
What? I don't have time to. I'll see you later, Mom.
My name is Mika. I'm currently raising my daughter Yuka by myself. After our divorce, my ex-husband stopped coming to see Yuka after he found his new wife. Yuka usually acts as if she doesn't have a worry in her mind, but I often get worried that deep down, she's feeling lonely without her father. That's why I spend my days making sure to always stay by her side. Maybe it's because she's a teen. She won't listen to anything I say.
All kids go through that phase. Isn't she gonna be a middle schooler next year?
Yes, it's gonna get busy preparing for her new school life. A younger work colleague of mine, Ichi, always listens to me whenever I'm in need of consultation. He's close with Yuka too, so I can rely on him to listen to my worries.
She might even bring a boyfriend home, sooner or later.
I don't know about that. I can't imagine Yuka having a boyfriend.
But before that, maybe her mom could get a boyfriend.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, nothing.
It really was a struggle to raise a teen. One morning... Yuka, wake up already!
Okay.
The reason you can't finish your breakfast is because you sleep in like that. Make it a habit to wake up earlier.
You don't even understand what I'm going through.
What's wrong?
Nothing!
I'll go empty the trash can, so hurry up and go to school.
You don't have to tell me. I know what to do.
What's wrong with that girl? Huh? Isn't this...
I'm going now.
Wait, Yuka! The notice for the open classroom day was in your trash can. Why did you throw this away? You know you need to hand me these things.
Why did you have to find it? I threw it away because I didn't want you to see it.
Why didn't you want me to see it? I can't take a day off from work if I don't know beforehand.
Because I don't want you to come. I threw it away because I didn't want you to come.
Why not? Why wouldn't you want me to go?
The reason doesn't matter. You should be happy that another thing that makes you even busier had went away.
Yuka! I have never thought of any of your ceremonies in that way, not one. It's really important to me to be able to see you grow.
You're just trying to fulfill your ego as a parent. Quit using me to feel better about yourself.
Yuka! Maybe the way I'm raising her is making her unhappy.
You seem tired.
Ichi.
Here's some coffee.
Thanks.
Is it about Yuka again?
Yeah, we had a huge fight this morning. I spoke about what had happened this morning to Ichi.
A parent's ego, huh?
To have my own kids say that to me kinda hurt.
Back then, even I would rebel against my parents like Yuka.
You too?
I was born to a single-father family. My peers would make fun of me for that, so I got into lots of fights. But when my dad asked me why I'd fought them, I couldn't get myself to say anything. Maybe Yuka, as a teen, has something that she can't talk to her mother about.
Maybe.
She'll probably open up when she realizes how loved she is by her mother.
Yeah, I hope so. I felt myself get saved by those words by Ichi. On the open classroom day, I subtly participated to see how my daughter was. I don't think she'll notice me as long as I enter the classroom right after the bell. Today, we will be presenting our writings about our fathers. What? Why? I made sure to explain the circumstances of our family to the teacher. I've understood your household environment. I'll make sure to be careful not to make Yuka uncomfortable. I can't believe the teacher said that, and still decided to bring up fathers during class. That's why Yuka was so against me coming today.
That's why I love the coolest dad in the world, my dad!
That essay was written very well. Everyone, give Mr. Taizo a round of applause. All right, next is Yuka. Yuka?
My dad. I do not have a dad. When I was still a baby, my mom and dad got divorced, and I stopped seeing my dad since then.
Did the teacher make her write it in such detail? Oh, poor child. Oh, Yuka, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
But I have a mom that is almost always by my side no matter what.
What?
Because my mom's by my side, I am able to come to school and eat delicious meals every day. That's why, even though I don't have a dad, I have a mom, and I'm very happy with everything she's given me. But sometimes when I'm feeling angry, I end up fighting with my mom. Even though she's done nothing wrong, I end up deeply hurting her with my thoughtless words. I'm sorry, Mom. You probably can't smile until you know that I'm smiling too. And you probably can't be happy until you know that I'm even happier.
Yuka.
That's why from now on, I want to smile and be happy. And I want to keep telling my mom that I'm happy.
Oh, that was a great essay. But the topic is about your dad, so make sure to write about your dad. Miss Verena, may I have a word? Yes?
Mom!
I'm sure I've already spoken with you about the circumstances about my household. Isn't it wrong to make the students write an essay about their fathers while knowing this? I can't just change the curriculum based on Yuka's circumstances. The schools have its own way of doing things. Even so, why would they force the girl to write it and make her present it? What kind of teacher doesn't take the student's circumstances into account? This has its reasons. I'll be notifying this incident to the principal, and make sure you get the right treatment for this. What? Of course, there are too many issues with this teacher. Do as you wish. You people always try to complain about everything.
I've been getting complaints about you being too loud from classes next door.
Principal?
Mrs. Verena, you're too problematic. Come over to my office!
There's a reason behind this.
Mom?
Yuka, come here.
Mommy!
I'm so proud of you.
Mommy?
Yes?
When I was having trouble writing the essay, I asked Ichi for help, and he told me I could write my feelings towards you.
Ichi did that?
Yeah.
Then I've got to thank him later.
Me too!
After that, apparently Miss Rowena was warned badly by the principal and was demoted from her position as a full-time teacher. Thanks to that, Yuka won't have to go through any classes like that anymore. So you got a call from Yuka after I asked for your help?
Yeah, that's what happened.
So you knew more about the situation than me.
When I received the call from Yuka, I was really worried since she seemed so hurt. But I'm glad it all went well.
I can't thank you enough for everything, Ichi.
Hey! I'm hungry, so let's go eat some sweets!
Fine. So what do you want to eat? I'll continue to live on with the happiness that Yuka gave me. That's a promise I'll keep forever.
Attack on Mika!
I don't want to use too much money, but I think I deserve it for just today. My name's Ichi. I'm a high schooler who lives in poverty, alone with his father. My mother passed away a few years ago, and when she died, I was tortured by my own uselessness. That's why I promised myself to become a doctor one day, to help others who are in pain because of a sickness. But I probably can't go to school anymore anyways. I won't tell you again, lady. Huh? If you don't have the money to leave.
I'd forgotten my wallet at home. I promise I'll come back and pay later, so could you please let it slide just this once?
No way! Who would trust a homeless old hag like you?
Just this once.
Shut up!
Oh, I knew it wouldn't work.
Excuse me?
Huh?
If you'd like, you can have this.
But that's yours, boy.
It's fine. I'm more worried about you having nothing to eat.
Really? If you insist.
Of course! Alright, I'll get going.
Wait! Could it be that you've fallen in love with me?
You're very funny.
Thank you for the meal. You really saved me. But is it really fine?
Of course! I'm not hungry at all.
Oh, your mind can lie, but your body is always honest. Didn't you get any for yourself?
Well, I'm poor, so I usually don't eat dinner.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. A person like me deserves to be hungry.
It seems that you're going through something, boy. As a thanks for the meal, this old hag will listen to your worries.
Thank you. Will you listen? I began talking about something that had happened to me. I used to go to a private high school as a specially talented scholar. When qualified for this, I didn't have to pay for any academic fees. I was always at the top of my grade regarding tests and wished to someday enter a prestigious university to become a doctor. However, 10th place again. My school held tests at the end of every month, and I was always at 10th place. When a student ranks below 10th place, they get removed from the specially talented scholars list. I need to study harder to become a doctor. I can't quit this school. Hey, yo! Are you in 10th place again? After working so hard? Taizo. This is Taizo Mote, the genius who always gets first place in the tests. He's also good at sports and super handsome, so he's the ladies' man who everyone loves. But for some reason, he has always been the meanest towards me. How pathetic! How were you at 10th place after working so hard? You really do have no talent. It's not too late to go to a poor people's school that fits poor people like you. I'm trying. The world really is an evil place for not giving a crap about how hard you try. I heard that you were trying to become a doctor in the future. So what? There's no way you'll be able to become a doctor. Whatever, you keep up that meaningless effort. Just like Taizo said, I know that everything's almost over for me. Maybe all of my efforts really are useless. One day, I was called out to the principal's office. Me cheating? Yes, Taizo has told me that he called you cheating. Is this true? That's a lie! Quit acting dumb! Look, these are the cheating tools that came out of your bag. Are you still gonna try to get away with it? I don't know any of these. Is there any evidence that these are mine anyways? Just give up. Me who's in first place, or a poor person like you who can't stay in school without clinging on to 10th place? Who do you think you'd trust? This little... Even so, I didn't do it! Please trust me! Fine. Let's leave it up to the next test then. If you get first place in the next test, I'll trust you. But if you fail, I'll decide that you've cheated, and you will be suspended as well as removed from the specially talented scholars list. If you lose your place on the list, you're not gonna be able to pay your bills, so it's basically like getting You little... Whoa! Do you not understand the situation?
Hey, take a look at that. Should we go call the teacher?
It's Ichi and Taizo! I heard Ichi cheated on the last test.
What? What a piece of trash.
Cheating and still in 10th place? Maybe he's actually stupid. I heard he's on the specially gifted students list. I get the pressure, but cheating's just hopeless.
I can't believe that, dude.
No! I didn't even cheat. I worked hard and... what a pity. Everyone in the class thinks you cheated. I mean, it is the truth, but who will believe in the words of a peasant like you? This is what happens when you poor people start thinking you're special. No, really, I didn't do anything. No one believed my words. All I did was work hard and study. Damn it! And that's what happened today. So I can't go to school anymore. I won't win against Taizo anyways. So I thought, maybe I should just give up.
But are you fine with that, young one?
It's fine. It was just a dream that could never come true for a poor person like me. I'd rather quit like a man than get humiliated while chasing an impossible dream.
Well then, would you like me to teach you?
Huh?
Even though I look like this now, I used to work as a high school teacher. I owe you one for the dinner, so I'll help you out.
But...
Besides, I can't just leave a youngling who's about to lose his dream. If it is your last chance either way, then why not chase your dream till the end? And if you get first place in your grade, you can go to school again, nice and proud. Or do you not want to go to school?
I want to go to school. Ever since the day my mom died, I've always thought, if only I was a doctor. I never want to go through losing someone important to me ever again. I don't want anyone to lose someone special to them. That's why I need to become a doctor.
If you have that passion, then you'll be fine. Let me help you with that dream too. I'll do everything in my power. Achoo!
What? Are you okay?
These teeth don't fit right.
This is how the grandma started tutoring me. Apparently, she really was a teacher. The way she taught was easy to understand, and I'd understand things that would take hours to solve. In just a few minutes. Even during breaks at school, I'd go over everything I'd learned. Even if you start studying now, there's no way you're winning anyways. What a pathetic guy with so much useless effort. A few days went on, and the test was finally over. A week after the test, me and Taizo were called out to the principal's office. I guess it's goodbye then. It's gonna get lonely around here. I won't let today be the end. I know I'll be fine. Hello?
You're finally here!
Grandma? Why are you here? This person is my mother. She's also the principal of Attack on University. Attack on University? That's one of the top schools in the world. World-famous scientists and authors have graduated from that school. I can't believe I was being taught by the principal of a school like that. About the result. Congratulations, Ichi! You're the top scorer of this test! Me? First place? But I've never gotten first place before.
When you work hard, it always pays off in the end. Well done, Ichi. I'm sure your mother is celebrating in heaven too.
Yes, thank you. Well, wait. There's no way I'm in second place. There's gotta be some mistake.
Yes, that's right. You aren't second place. You're expelled. There is no value in even ranking you.
This old piece of... Is she dumb? Why do I get expelled while he gets first place? Ichi's the one who cheated in the first place, right? Taizo, do you remember what I told Ichi? Huh? I said if you don't get first place, you'll be removed from the specially talented scholars list. If Ichi really were to be cheating, there's no doubt he'd cheat to avoid the consequences. But wait a minute! Yes, I led Ichi to cheat, if he really were a cheater. And checked extra carefully for any cheating. That's how we caught you cheating. What?
By the way, your score, even with cheating, still didn't reach Ichi's score. You can't get first place even after playing unfairly. How embarrassing.
You don't have any proof! I'm telling you, I didn't do it!
Give up like a man. No one would believe in the words of a cheater. We've collected some proof from the trash after the test. Thanks to you leaving it for us to collect.
After having a talk with another teacher, Taizo ended up getting away with a suspension. Even so, after coming back to school after the suspension, all of his classmates had despised him for what he'd done. And just a month later, he had moved to another school.
I guess our day's finally over. Well then, we're done working, so let's get started, Ichi.
Thank you! After finishing a day of work, another employee who used to be Grandma's student now tutors me for schoolwork. I'm currently being helped by so many people. To pay back to everyone who's helped me, I promised myself to make my dream come true.
Attack on Mika.
Mom, let me introduce you to my fiancé.
Really, honey? I'm so glad you found someone nice.
Uh-huh. So you don't have to worry about me anymore. Please just try and focus on getting better, all right? My name is Rowena. I've never had a father, so I was raised by my mother alone. She's been sick for the past few years, so she's living in the hospital for now. It's unclear how much longer she has left, so I had always tried to get married as soon as possible. Sunio, will you please take good care of Irina?
Of course, being an elite worker of the elite company I work at. There's nothing I can't... whoops, I need to take this. Being an elite is so busy. Better go answer this.
He seems like a nice person. I was worried about who you'd bring, but it seems that he'll take good care of you. I'm already an adult too, you know. I got into a lot of trouble back in my school days, but I'm fine now. You know, I feel like I've seen that boy somewhere before. Really? But I can't put my finger on where, so it probably isn't a big deal. All right, tell me later if you remember. I need to go home now, so I'll go look for Sunio. Thank you for coming to see me. Sunio, want to go home already?
Oh, hey, Rowena. I have something to tell you. This weekend, my mommy's coming to our house, so make sure to be ready.
Huh? But I was thinking of visiting my mom next weekend.
But you come every day to see her. More importantly, make sure to serve my mommy with the best service.
What's with him? My mom is important too. I mean, I have to give my marriage greetings to her anyway, so I guess it's fine. I wasn't completely convinced, but the weekend came anyways.
Hello! I've come to see you, Sunio-chan.
Hello? May I ask what's in that suitcase?
Mommy! I've been waiting to see you!
Sunio-chan, long time no see. Have you grown a bit since I last saw you?
Mommy, we just met yesterday.
What's with these people?
Well, I've decided that I want to live with you, Mommy.
What do you mean, honey? We've already talked about me moving in.
What? What does she mean by moving in?
Did I forget to tell you? My mommy and daddy got divorced earlier because he's so busy as an executive at his company, and he was treating mommy like a maid. Housework is for poor people. How can I make my mommy do it? That's why I decided that she should come live here so that you could do the housework for us.
Without telling me anything about it?
What good does whining about it now do? The reason I married you in the first place was to use you as our maid.
What?
Why do you look so surprised? Honestly, did you think that an elite company worker like me would marry a poor person who came from a single-parent household like you? I was lonely living apart from Mommy anyways, so I won't get married unless she lives with us.
I'm so happy you'd say something like that. You're such a cute little boy.
I love you, Mommy.
Oh, wait! I have to work too, and I'm busy taking care of my mom at the same time. I'm sorry, Miss Suniko, but...
Do you really think you could say something like that? We just want to tell your mom the news. She'd be devastated to hear that we've broken up already.
Well...
If your mom's important to you, isn't marrying me the only way to make her happy? Hurry up and decide.
Fine. I'll take care of Miss Suniko as well. And this is how I was forced to live with Miss Suniko as well. We turned in our papers a few days later and became legally engaged. However...
Oh, I can't believe the girl Sunio-chan brought was a peasant who lives in this tiny room. I guess this is what you should expect from a child of a single-parent household.
Well, I'm not poor.
Oh my, I'm so sorry. I guess this doghouse is enough for peasants. On the other hand, our house used to be a gorgeous mansion.
If you wanted to be so rich, why did you get a divorce?
It's not like I wanted this. That man! He was next in line to become the CEO of his company, but he betrayed me out of nowhere. I will not forgive him! Hiss!
Her husband must have endured this torture for so long.
Anyway, hurry up and move to a bigger place. Neither me nor Sunio-chan can bear living in this tiny cage for any longer.
I insist. Please leave. Even after that, they kept giving me orders to do everything around the house. I had a lot to say, but since our marriage was on the line, I kept quiet. Ah!
Marina!
Thanks.
You've been looking tired lately. Are you getting enough sleep?
It's nothing of your concern.
Let me know if you need any help. I'm always by your side, Marina.
I don't need any help. As long as I endure this, I'll be able to show myself in a wedding dress to Mom. Just for a bit longer. I'm sorry I was late. I brought you some clothes to change in. Also, I'm gonna go take a look at the wedding hall next weekend. Hey, Rowena. Aren't you working too hard lately? Huh? Not at all. You don't have to lie to me. I'm not lying. Anyone could tell you're working too hard with a face like that. You're making me worried. You look so worn out. Can you please tell me what happened? Well... Then please leave him already. I can't. We're already engaged. I can't just say I want to break up. And I don't want you to keep worrying about me. I did a lot of bad things back when I was still in school, and I made you worried every single day. You had to raise me alone, but I still argued with you and fought back. But I just want to prove to you that I'm already an adult now. If I get married, wouldn't you finally see me as an adult? That's why I need to get married as soon as I can, so that you can relax and finally focus on yourself. So, what on earth makes you think that would help me relax? What? My happiness is your happiness. How could I feel happy when the daughter that I raised with all of my love and care is in agony? On top of that, it's normal for parents to fight with their kids. I'm really grateful of you taking care of me right now, you know. So please, live as you wish. If anything, that would make me the happiest. Mom? I don't want to get married! I'll never be happy if I marry Sunio! But I already got engaged, and I can't just get a divorce! About that, I remembered where I'd seen him before. Huh? After that, my mom told me something. A few days later, the day came for us to take a look at the wedding hall, but...
Ravina's late! We promised to take a look at the wedding hall today! And she won't even pick up her phone! Mommy's out at the spa too. What should I do? Huh? Is this a divorce paper? It has Ravina's name written on it! What should I do, Mommy? Oh yeah, I'll just call her.
What's wrong, Sunio-chan? Mommy's at the spa right now.
Mommy! What happened was...
What? Now she wants a divorce? Unforgivable!
Hey, Ravina! I won't let you divorce me! I need you to take care of Mommy!
If you get divorced with him so early, he is going to have a stain on his record. I will not allow for your divorce.
You two haven't changed at all, have you? Huh? Why is Daddy here?
Apparently, he used to work for my mom. She remembered seeing you back when you were still young.
What? Daddy's boss? Wait, is your mom...
Did I forget to mention it? My mom's the CEO of your dad's company.
You're lying! Well, I thought your whole family was poor. You better shut it. Miss Marina's mother is an amazing business lady who grew her small company into a large one in just a few years. Even so, I heard you people try to treat her like a maid.
This lady was going to become Sunio-chan's wife. It's obvious that a wife should take care of her mother-in-law.
Then have you ever done anything for our household? You just wasted my money by making the maids do all of it.
Well...
All right then. Please settle the rest within your family.
Why? Where do you think you're going?
Miss Suniko said that I should move out of this peasant-like room. That is why I've decided to leave and get my own place.
What?
On top of that, when I'm gone, you can live with your beloved mommy alone. Isn't that wonderful? You two should leave soon too. I've already canceled our deal with the homeowner, so... All right, you people take your time.
What? You wait! You're the one who needs to wait, Sunino. I've heard that you're going around harassing others just because you work at a large company, huh? This is a good time to set things straight, shall we? Oh, I'm sorry!
After that, apparently the two were verbally battered by the dad after I'd left. On top of that, apparently Sunio had been harassing others at work as well and was soon let go of. Now the two live in a small apartment, but they're having trouble since neither can do any housework.
Oh, it's Sunio again.
Even after a year since then, Sunio has kept trying to reach out to me.
I don't need his number anymore. Blocked.
After that, I got married with Hideo, a colleague of mine at work. I'm currently at the height of happiness that I would have never enjoyed if I'd stayed married to Sunio back then. That's why. Thanks to you, I'm happy now, Mom. Thank you so much for everything. Of course. Your happiness will forever be my happiness, honey. From now on, I'll live happily with Hideo to give back to Mom for everything she's done for me.
Attack on Mika.
Nobody came today! Why are there so few customers? The owner is so handsome!
I'm Hideo, 38 years old, single. I'm the owner of a ramen shop who's looking for a cute girlfriend.
This ramen shop was originally opened by my father. When my father was the owner, there was a line every day. It was so popular that it was common to wait in line for an hour. It was so famous that it even featured in magazines. But after my father died of illness, I took over. The customers slowly started to dwindle down. The reviews were horrible, with the lowest number of stars all across the board. By the time I realized, the place was deserted. Only 5 or 6 people a day would come in at best.
I don't know, it's just not the same.
It used to taste so much better.
I guess it has to be the old man.
What's the difference between my ramen and my father's? There's nothing wrong with it. It's edible and doesn't taste bad. Same ramen as my father's, right? Well, there's no way that the ramen I make would be bad. I'm sure the customers will come back eventually. I thought so, but things didn't get any better. In fact, things were getting worse, and it was even common for no one to show up for an entire day. Sales were non-existent, and the business was in danger. This is bad. I have to do something to bring in customers. Wait, why don't I use social media?
Ramen noodles made by a handsome owner. It's so good, it's sure to make you excited. If you don't eat it, you're missing out in life.
All right. I'm so handsome, there's no doubt it'll be the talk of the town. Customers have no chance but to start rolling in. Later. How come it's not getting any buzz at all? I'm getting a harsh comment. I don't get it. Why? Isn't it the customer's fault that they can't understand the taste of my ramen in the first place? I inherited my father's taste completely. I seriously don't get it.
I waited patiently, but the number of customers did not increase. Sales were going down day by day. Even the customers who used to be regulars have now completely stopped showing up. Thanks for the food.
Thank you!
That was awful.
What? Did you just say my ramen tasted awful? Oh, come on. You're kidding, right? I made the ramen. How can my father's recipe taste bad?
But seriously, I haven't had any customers lately. I only get 1 or 2 customers a month at best. It isn't like when my father was making ramen. How did it become like this? And so time passed, and no one came. No one seems to be coming. Guess I'll close.
Really? Now? What a hassle at this hour. Welcome. His face is scary. Who is this guy? It don't matter how tough he looks. He's still a customer. What's the use of being scared? 1 ramen. Yes, sir. Here you go. What? What the hell is this? Since when did Shingeki Manji ramen taste like this? Disgusting. What? Absolutely horrible. What are you talking about? No chew on the noodles, and the broth has no flavor. What? That can't be. You see, look closely. What is this worthless, disgusting ramen? The ramen here is supposed to have noodles that are firm and thick, and the rich and flavorful seafood broth that goes well with it. Thick slices of chahu pork and plenty of green onions. It may look the same on the outside, but it's completely different.
Sure, I was making the same ramen as my father. At least that's what I tried to believe. But the truth is, it's not even close to my father's. I tried to inherit his taste and worked hard every day, but the more I made it, the further away it got from the original taste. That's why I felt. So I compromised along the way. This much is okay. This much will do. And as I kept doing that, the customers started to drift away. I was ruining my father's ramen. His restaurant.
Hey, are you listening to me? What? I said get out of here. I don't need the bill, so get the hell out. Hey! I won't leave my father's ramen tasting like this. I'll make sure I make good ramen.
Though I was determined. Oh no, I'm getting confused. What did my father's ramen taste like? I don't know, I just can't get it right. This is the result of all the messy handling I've been doing. I've eaten it so many times, how come I've lost it? Father, I think it's over. The next day,
It's nice to go out for a change.
I don't feel like doing anything. Getting hungry. Guess I'll go home. What's that? That line? Shakunetsu Menya. So this is a popular ramen store that was buzzing on social media. I think the manager's name was Fujio? Oh well, it's just a buzz for the moment, right? No way a place like this will have good ramen.
It was so good! I can't think of going anywhere else for ramen anymore. Let's come back again.
It's also my job to check out my competitors. It's not like I'm curious. I'm just here to check the taste. Ramen from a popular ramen restaurant. Let's see how it tastes. Here you go. This taste. It tastes like my father's ramen. How? That's because I'm your father's apprentice. You're that same guy! What do you mean, apprentice? Wait till we close. I'll talk to you after that. You actually waited, huh? You're gonna have to explain it to me so I can understand. It's a long story. When I was a student, I came across your father's ramen. I was shocked by how delicious it was. And at the same time, I wanted to make ramen like that too. So, I became an apprentice as soon as I graduated high school. After 5 years of training, I was on my own. Your father was worried about you. He wondered if you'd be able to take over the business when he dies. Father. So what do you want to do, huh? Are you okay with your father's place tasting like that? Fujio-san, I want to make ramen. I want to make my father's ramen properly. So, please take me as your apprentice. I like your spirit. I'm gonna whip you into shape starting tomorrow. Yes, sir. The next day I began my rigorous ramen training. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner were all ramen. It's hard, but if I run away here, nothing's gonna change. I'll make delicious ramen that tastes just like my father's no matter what. I'm not gonna lose to myself anymore. 1 year after I started training. This is it! This is what it tastes like!
Delicious.
This is what we've been waiting for! After training at Fujio-san's place, I was able to successfully bring back the taste of my father's ramen. After all that training, the customers gradually returned and the restaurant is now as prosperous as it was before. 1 ramen!
Me too.
Give me extra noodles! Coming up! There are times in life when compromise is necessary, but you must never bend on what is important. With memories to preserve, I continue to make ramen to this day.
Attack on Mika.
Here you go, regular beef bowl. My name is Ichi. I'm a salaryman working as a contract worker during the day because I can't find a good job. But since that's not enough to pay back my scholarship, I work part-time at a beef bowl restaurant late at night as well.
Ichi, I told you not to put that much meat in a regular-sized bowl.
Manager, I'm serving within the regulations.
Even if it is within the limit, meat is precious, so you need to put more onions. Besides, that customer is not a regular, so don't give him extra services. Got it?
Yes.
Meat is delicious! Hey, I want to order over here, huh?
Yes, right away.
I didn't mind working there. But the manager, Suneo-san, always favored the well-dressed customers and forced his way on us. So, we were constantly getting complaints from other customers. Then, one day, I wonder if the manager will give me a hard time again.
Mom, I want a beef bowl. I don't have any money on hand right now, so we'll just have to make do with the smell.
What's that family doing over there?
Ichi-kun, have you seen that family in the back?
Yes?
I don't know if they're homeless or what, but if they stay there any longer, they're gonna drive other customers away. Ichi-kun, please get them out of here.
But, there must be a reason.
I don't care what it is! Just get rid of them!
Yes!
Excuse me. If you keep standing around the store without coming in, it'll be a nuisance for us.
I'm sorry. We'll move right now. Let's go, Hajime. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything all day. I'm hungry. I'm sorry, Hajime.
Oh, I'll buy you a beef bowl.
Oh no, I've already caused you trouble, and to have you do that for me...
But your child is so hungry he's crying, right? I feel bad. Let me buy it for you. I hope this will help his hunger a little.
Ichi, what are you doing?
Manager!
You're not talking to that homeless mother and son, are you?
The kid is hungry. I don't care if you deduct it from my paycheck. Just let me buy it for them.
No, you can't. What if you do that and they come back around, huh? That would ruin this store's reputation.
But I can't leave a hungry child in pain.
If you take that to them, I'll fire you. Selfish employees like you will not be allowed in this store. If you still want to take it with you, that's your business.
I understand. I will follow the manager's instructions.
Good. As long as you understand.
I'll do as the manager says and get fired. Then I can buy it for the family.
Don't play with me. People like you need to quit already.
Here, beef bowl.
I'm sorry. We're the ones who got you fired from your job.
Oh, you heard? Don't worry about it. I didn't get along with the manager to begin with, so it was time to move on.
But,
Besides, I have a different job, so it'll be fine. Oh yeah, there's a bench in the park over there, so why don't we eat there together? I'll get something at the convenience store as well.
thank you.
And then, I told his mother, Mika-san, that I had also grown up in a single-mother home. Because of that experience, Hajime-kun reminded me of myself. Mika-san told me that after her husband passed away in an accident, all their assets were taken to make up for the business, which left her and Hajime-kun on the street.
Lately, we've been staying on the streets as we have no place to stay.
I see. Oh, then come to my place. I'll give you a place to live, even if it is a small apartment.
Oh, no. You even bought us a meal. Letting us stay at your place is too much to ask for.
It's okay. You're coming to my place too, right, Hajime?
Yeah. Hajime.
Then it's decided. A few hours later...
Hajime, don't run around in the bathtub. No, I'm having fun.
I'm glad they're doing better.
Hey, Hajime, wait. No. I'm sorry.
No! This is how I came to live with Mika-san and her son. Mika-san felt bad about staying over, so she took the initiative and took care of the house. And at the same time, she even found a job. But I couldn't find a night job, so I had no choice but to take a delivery job to make ends meet. Thank you! Next door is... this place. The next door to pick up the order was the old place I used to work part-time. Good evening from Uber Eats.
Ah, isn't that Ichi? Are you working as a delivery man for Uber Eats now, huh?
Manager's here after all. It's been a while. I'm here to pick up the order for Manji-san.
I guess it's tough being a temp without a side job, huh? Well, it's none of my business as a permanent employee. Oh yeah, we prioritize in-store customers over delivery, so please wait there until your order is ready.
But we have a fixed delivery time, so please make it on time.
Huh? What's a delivery guy talking like a big shot for? If you don't have what you ordered, you can't even deliver it, can you? Huh? Is that okay with you?
I understand. I'll be waiting.
A delivery man like you shouldn't be talking back to a manager.
Being helpless, I waited for my order. By the time I was ready, it was over an hour after the appointed time.
How long are you taking? I'll have HQ penalize you for this.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm home.
Ichi.
Even on the hardest of days, seeing those two sleeping lifted my spirits. One day, a man named Takahashi who had the same name as Mika-san's husband appeared. So, you're Mika-san's husband's father? Yes. The man told me that he and his son had become insulated due to a dispute over the inheritance of a company. Later, he learned through someone that his son had passed away, and he learned about the existence of Mika-san and Hajime.
I would very much like to offer my support for Hajime-kun, who is a memento of my late son.
Oh, if that's the case, would you do it for Ichi-san who supported us?
What?
When we were in need, Ichi-san volunteered to help us. If you can, would you be able to help Ichi-san with a job?
Mika-san?
I see. In that case, please, work for my company.
Wait, but are you really sure?
Yes, I'm sure that the person who helped Mika-san and Hajime will be an immediate asset to our company.
And so, I was able to get a new job as a full-time employee. Takahashi-san's company was a major restaurant chain, and my previous experience as a late-night worker was put to good use. The store's sales aren't bad, but the number of complaints... I was concerned about a particular store with numerous complaints, so I started to investigate.
I've already told you so many times to give priority to our regulars.
But it was their customer who placed the order first.
I don't care about students. Put our regular customers first.
Hey, hurry up and bring me a beef bowl, will ya? Huh?
Yes, right away.
You haven't changed, manager.
Ichi, are you delivering today too? Then you'll have to wait again.
No, I'm actually here today as the area manager in charge of this store.
Huh? Why are you the area manager?
I was hired full-time through my connection to a mother and son I helped before.
Mother and son?
Yes, that parent and child. The ones you try to get rid of?
No way! Could it be that homeless family?
That's right. You have repeatedly discriminated against customers based on their appearance. Because of that, the number of complaints for this store has increased to an unprecedented level.
What do you mean, complaints? We're making good sales, and that's all that matters.
A store that discriminates against customers, no matter how many sales it makes, can't be said to be running a business. If you treat customers with such disdain, I'm going to have to ask you to step down as manager and become a contract employee.
That's ridiculous. There's no way you can do something like that on your own.
And that includes my opinion as well.
President!
It appears you've been acting too much for your own personal gain. That way of thinking will only increase the number of complaints.
But
If getting demoted doesn't satisfy you, we can fire you if you'd like.
no. I'll be a contract employee.
Where's my beef bowl?
The manager was promoted to a contractor and now works in the same position as the employees he'd been rubbing the wrong way.
Move faster.
Yes, sir.
A few months later, I started eating dinner with Mika-san and Hajime because I no longer had to work at night.
Hey, Ichi, are you going to be my dad? What are you saying?
That's right! All of a sudden!
Because I thought it'd be nice if you were my dad.
Hajime, Mika-san, about the future.
What?
Well, I was wondering if I could ask you to think about a future with me. Although it was an unexpected encounter, I'll continue to protect the two of them. That's what I promised myself.
Attack on Mika.
My name is Ichi. I'm a high school student preparing for the university entrance exam. My classmates say I'm bad at expressing myself and dull. I know I'm quiet and unfriendly, but I don't know how to interact with people around me. So I thought, why bother? Before I knew it, it was my graduation year. But did I want to enjoy my youth? I don't think so. It sounds like a lot of work.
Because it's Manji. So that's what it was. Seriously, Manji? That's hilarious.
You're kidding. Look at this place, it's like a den! We switched seating arrangements and I got a seat in the underworld. Not that I have such a bad impression of these girls, but the smell of makeup and perfume is going to distract me, especially this close to exam season.
And then...
But it's back by the window, it's close to the storage cabinets, and has the best breeze. It is the most popular seat, after all. Ugh, that smell. I'd have to open the window. I got the best seat, but it was surrounded by gals, and I wasn't sure if I was lucky or not.
Continuing where we left off, what is it?
After all that talk during recess, I guess they never run out of things to talk about. You dropped this. Hey, not even a thank you?
Hey, let's stop by the cafe today. What? What are you looking at? Are you looking at her chest? Oh my god. You pervert!
I was, but, is there a problem?
Hey, you! Stop acting so nonchalant!
If you don't want people to look, don't wear your uniform like that.
That's none of your business!
Huh? Then it's none of your business if I do look. Well, I wasn't looking at your chest in the first place.
Then, what were you looking at?
You three are cute and stylish, and I thought you'd be one of the prettiest girls on campus.
Oh, come on! You've got a good eye, don't you?
What are you talking about all of a sudden?
But you're stupid and arrogant. On top of that, you all have a really bad personality, which makes you completely unattractive. It's a real shame.
What? You? That's none of your business!
I sit in a seat that overlooks the entire classroom, so I've been watching the class for a while. I haven't talked to any of you until now. But I know why Lilina doesn't put much effort into her studies, why Ida's so easily influenced by others, and why Konomi has low self-esteem.
Wow, gross. I can't. You're secretly watching us? Ugh, tall guys are so scary. I really can't.
That's rude! I'm just a people watcher. Huh?
Yeah, that's just creepy. And? Are you saying that we're bothering you with our bad character? Or do you just want to make fun of us?
No, I just think it's a shame. Look, don't you three want to change?
What? Out of the blue. You're making fun of us.
If you think I'm making fun of you, that's fine. But don't you guys feel bad that I'm making fun of you?
What?
Look, I don't mind if you just want to be a bunch of stupid, overly conscious, misguided girls with bad personalities. If you want to change, we can talk after school. It was a half-hearted offer made on a whim. But after school, the girls seemed inclined to talk to me. The next day...
Let's hear it. I'd like to know why I can't devote myself to my studies and whatnot. I just went along with it since they both insisted on staying.
I think I want to change.
From that day on, our self-improvement sessions began. All three of them wanted to go on to higher education, but they were far from the passing line.
What's this? Have I ever learned this before?
Ida, memorize this page in 5 minutes.
I made another mistake.
Why do I have to take all these tests and practice exams?
Konomi, you're the type of person who can't show your true potential when you're under pressure. Shingeki-san, are you going home now?
Oh, yeah. You really like taking care of people, huh? You've been teaching them till this late, right?
It's not like I'm trying to take care of them, but...
Lilina and her friends may not be the best behaved, but they're not bad kids at heart, so they probably feel encouraged to be around you.
Shingeki-san...
Well, let's both do our best on the exam. See you later!
Yeah. I guess there are people like Shingeki-san who watch out for the girls. And then... At first I think Lilina and Ida were in it to make fun of me, but when the results started coming in little by little, they suddenly became very motivated. Studying isn't everything, but maybe it was good that they were able to overcome their weakness. At the next mock exam, all of them were within passing range to the university of their choice.
I'm sure I'll pass, right?
Mock exams are just that. Mock exams. Don't let your guard down.
But I've never seen a score like this before. I'm so glad.
Hey, don't get too carried away. Ichi isn't going to be there for you at the entrance exam.
What? Are you trying to say that we cheated?
So you have an idea?
I had a bad feeling about you ever since we said we wanted to go to college, but that's just awful.
Hey, come on. Wouldn't you think it was a joke if people like you started talking about college?
See, this is how it is. No matter how hard we work, there's people who make fun of us like that. Even though we were working so hard, people don't believe in us.
Ichi, that's enough. We're stupid and have bad personalities. That's what fits us best.
If you have time for these guys, spend it on your own studies. Hey, Ichi!
Sir, do you have proof that Lilina and the others cheated? Well, but in such a short time, how can... You have no proof? Lilina, Aira, Konomi, isn't it frustrating to be told all this?
It's frustrating, but
If he's in doubt, we can test their abilities in a way that'll be convincing to the teacher.
What?
We have nothing to hide, right? It's easy, isn't it?
We'll do it! If we prove it, we'll apply to the same college as you, Ichi. You'll have to get me another copy of the application.
if I get accepted to college, I'll have you get down on your knees and apologize.
That's the spirit. Lilina and the others retook the exam to the school's satisfaction. Although they have a lot of experience, to them, they're just former disappointing gals. I was a little worried about how far they would go, but Lilina and her friends have done it.
Yay!
After that, they actually took the entrance exams to a famous university along with me. And they passed with flying colors.
Ichi, Lilina passed. Me too.
Me too.
You did it! Wipe your nose.
Thanks, Ichi.
Why don't they just go for it without giving up if they have a goal? That's what I thought at first, which led me to that proposal. But as Lilina and the others became more motivated, I was inspired to try harder myself. And we became comrades before I knew it. I'm the one who should be thanking you guys.
Why? You're the one who didn't give up on us. Yeah, it's all thanks to you, Ichi. More so than passing, I was happier that I was able to work so hard, which gave me confidence. That's because you were there, Ichi.
I also enjoyed spending time with the three of you before I knew it. And through you guys, I gained confidence in myself as well.
Did Ichi just smile?
Oh my god, Ichi. Do something about your hair. It's hard to see your expressions. Your smile? That's a pass.
You all passed. Congratulations.
Shingeki-san, I didn't know you applied to the same college.
Yeah, I passed too.
Thanks, Mika.
Let's be friends in college. Yeah.
In the last few months of high school, I made irreplaceable friends. 3 people I thought I would never cross paths with at first. But you can't understand the true nature of another person until you actually talk and hang out with them. That's what I believe now.